room code. Shoot. Oh, no.
What do we do?
Good job.
Oh,
Fuck that one up.
everything. Well, they can't see that. So I'll just... Nick, you want to just start the game? Then we can just show everybody.
I was just about to take a dig, man.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome to the Roundtable Podcast broadcast. Hope you're all having a wonderful morning, because that's all I choose to believe it is.
Hi there. I'm your host.
Time zones aren't real.
YouTubers, morning for YouTubers is like 2 p.m.
Yeah.
It's morning whenever we wake up.
That's right.
It's literally the morning here, though.
Yeah.
I've been up since 8 in the morning on my time. So.
Yeah, you went to sleep at freaking like 8 in the morning your time as well.
You mean 8 at night?
No, I mean you have literally slept for an infinite amount of time.
Oh, gotcha. Makes sense.
Night is morning, if you divide by 0.
We're starting out today with some Quiplash. We're in the mood to be mediocre, and then following that up, we're going to play some Action Henk. Open lobby. So
I already hate this game. I already hate this.
Why?
You are
Because
high.
I just like already just like this little prompt.
I don't like this first
I don't
question
know.
very much.
Yeah, like, don't force me to be witty. I'm not witty in general. Forcing me to be witty is worse.
I think forcing someone to be funny, like the best situation I think a stand-up comedian can ask for is meeting a new person, telling them they're a stand-up comedian, and having them ask them to tell them a joke.
Yeah, right.
That's like what they live for, I think.
Yeah.
Just start putting Rare Pepe as all the answer
No,
already.
don't
Please
do
don't.
that
Don't do
immediately,
it.
man. You have to hold off on that for a little while. You got 48 seconds. You got plenty of time.
I feel like it's like you know, any diet ends in the same way for me. It's always like complete resolute support, and then I can have like a burger and fries, and then like a week later it's like whole
Talking
pizza.
about.
Thanks,
That's
Mr.
like
Wickman, for
Quiplash. It's
subscribing
basically
that.
like, we'll be really witty at the start, and then someone will say Belegda, and then everyone will say Belegda, and then it's just like...
Too late, it's over.
Ruka, you can't sit there.
Mr. Twigman just subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it.
Ruka,
There we
you can't
go.
sit there.
Let's start this
Where
show.
is Nick?
The code is invalid. If you guys go to jackbox.tv,
Typical country
code
song title.
TSGL.
Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
The most stereotypical country song title, Pickup Truck Girlfriend or Strummin' Her Cooch?
I gotta go with Strummin' or Cooch on this one.
And anybody currently watching, feel free to jump into the audience. We kind of just sprung right into this one on you, but we'll be welcoming people in. I'm sure the slow filter will come through. But Pickup Truck Girlfriend takes it with 62% of the vote over Strummin' Her Cooch.
Strummin' or Cooch is good, though.
Strummin' Her
Yeah.
Cooch is like a real heartfelt jam.
One of those
I
Real
agree.
Housewives shows.
Your personal catchphrase if you were on one of those Real Housewives shows. As long as it ain't my dick, I don't care, says a Real Housewife. Or, whoa, I'm a housewife. Both of these are
Whoa,
pretty
I'm a
good.
housewife is taking it.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what I would say if I was on
Whoa,
the show.
I'm a Real Housewife.
Holy shit.
What
Yo,
the
you
hell?
can be a housewife with a dick. It said as long as you are the housewife.
That's the
Not-
one hermaphrodite housewife that
I'm
always
just saying
says that.
it's not. It doesn't say if you were a woman. It just says if you were on the housewife show.
Okay.
It doesn't say I have to be one of the housewives.
No one would guess this is where you, or where the treasure is buried. It's your mother or next to Grubb's Tavern.
Damn it. Which one of these is Northern Line?
Everyone would guess next to Grubb's Tavern. That'd be the first place I'd look.
These are both traditional Northern Line answers, though. Alright, I'm going your mother.
You can't talk trash to us from the other side of the room.
I know.
He's sitting on the computer.
Your mother took the vote.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Audience favorite, 57%.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I voted for
Grubb's Tavern meta, man, it's getting old. I think people
It's not
wanna move
old
on.
in the least. It's the newest thing. You
I've
tell
never
me
heard
your
of it.
mother jokes are newer than Grubb's Tavern?
Look,
In
yeah, but,
contrast, yeah.
See, here's the thing is, though, your mother jokes are like a fine wine. They get better with age. I don't even know what Grubb's Tavern is, and I'm already bored of it.
Oh, there
Yeah,
you
me
go.
too.
So,
The name
Your
of a really
ignorance.
bizarre diet that just never caught on. Eat your own feets for protein, or buttworms diet.
So I'm not taking buttworms diet because it actually did catch on in the 50s, and you've broken my immersion with this lack of realism.
I
So
apparently couldn't choose one. It went away really quickly.
Eat your own feets for protein, 55 to 45. I like buttworms diet though because it's probably not even in. It doesn't involve your butt or worms. It's just like a catchy name somebody came up with.
it involves both, actually.
Yeah, it actually is both.
You eat tapeworms and then you shit out.
Tapeworms?
Well, you shit out less because they eat the food. But I mean, they shit in your colon and then you shit out their shit.
I feel
And you
like
shit out their
shitting
corpses.
less. That would be like
never die.
counterintuitive.
They never die?
They're immortal and like 12 feet long.
Gross.
That's horrifying.
Oh.
Hmm.
This is a stupid prompt.
What?
Yeah.
This is like
Jackbox TV isn't in chat, right?
kind of.
This is a stupid prompt.
They'll be here. They'll be here later, I'm sure. For those just joining us, room code is TSGL. If y'all want to throw this in there every now and again, room code TSGL. Tease someone's goods, lady. TSGL. You can join in the audience. You can vote. You can have a sway in the outcome of Quiplash. They actually get over 25 feet long. I don't want to know that.
That's gross. I don't want
I
to.
haven't told a single lie over the course of today's stream.
Ever, I don't think.
In my whole life, yeah.
40 seconds, Nick. You didn't need any of it.
No, I answer usually pretty quickly.
First prompt is
Nick is too unique and interesting to pander effectively.
Wow.
You really underestimate my pandering ability.
Speaking of pandering effectively.
A funny thing to write down on a form when it asks you for your sex. Yes, or yes, please, la lolly lee ollie la la lolly.
I love that prompt.
It's pretty good. Looks like yes is gonna take it over yes, please, la 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 la.
So you can't try too hard, man. You can't try too hard.
Exactly. That was just a little too, like, a little too over the top.
Is that
It was
still
self-aware.
popular? It's still popular with the kids to not try as hard as you can, but still like, give it a
Exactly.
little bit of an effort.
Yeah, the MTV generation.
The worst thing you could stuff a bed mattress with is 50 pounds of aluminum foil or 12-foot tapeworms.
It's too early for that one, man.
That's a reference.
What would be so bad with the aluminum foil? It would just crunch a lot.
I'm not
I
a
think
Ben,
it's
I
really
just
hard to
crunch a
question.
lot.
Every time we turn over, it's like crunching.
12-foot tapeworms took the audience vote by 66%.
I would rather sleep in a mattress full of tapeworms.
No fucking way.
At least it would be soft.
Yo, if the mattress was like completely hermetically sealed, wouldn't you go with the tapeworms? They would be kind of weird and
everything
comfy.
Hey, get out and get in your butthole.
No, it'd be like a little massage bed.
Yeah,
You
like all
wake
the
up and
times
you
the
have, like-
springs pop out of the mattress and get in your butthole.
You wake up with a distended belly and an ass full of worms.
All right, I'm gonna vomit. I'll be right back.
Little known fact, the fourth wise man gave baby Jesus the worst gifts of all, herpes or body dysmorphic disorder. Both
Trigger.
Props to whoever spelled dysmorphic. That's why I
impressive.
gave you my vote.
Herpes takes the audience vote.
Oh, it's fucking...
61%.
You reap what you sow, chat. You reap what you sow.
Yes, feed me more.
Body dysmorphic disorder is,
Yo, you probably triggered people. Don't do that.
It's dysphoric.
You can get triggered if you have herpes, man.
Nah, that's not true.
The best use for a leftover meatball, replacement testicle, or Meat Boy cosplay.
Body dysmorphic disorder had alliteration, and it had a cadence. Ba-da-da-ba-da-da-ba-da, instead of buru.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this out there. You're giving chat too much credit.
I've literally never like decided upon a submission based on its cadence.
Right, right.
Important,
I
man.
have.
I look at it, and go, ha, that's funny.
It's
that one.
subliminal, man. You don't think about it.
fire up the scoreboard.
Also, Chad, it is dysmorphic, not dysphoric. So
And
Oh,
now
let's not do this again.
you have to pick a disorder somebody knows about.
See, chat.
Oh,
What
okay.
is even? What
So
is
it's-
NL
it's-
even thinking about?
Pick a disease that everybody knows about but is embarrassing. I'm sorry that you came to the show without doing the required reading for this week.
Answering the same prompt this time.
Form
What
of
happened with my
dysmorphic disorder.
Here comes the fuck Mathis Muckfathis. Here we go. I'm ready.
Club you wish they
did
had
my
in
Meat
high
Boy
school.
cosplay get any points?
Oh yeah, I got some points.
I can't remember if I picked it, to be honest.
A club you wish they had in high school. This is for all the chump change. We got 30 seconds.
Yeah. I'm gonna replace Mathis with Boone. Boone's a good dude. I wouldn't even argue with it. I got nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
There we go.
I'm going with that.
I'm going with like the answer you would enter on a game show hosted by Chuck Lowry? Answer. It's not gonna win.
Chuck Lowry?
Lowry.
Because I'm Chuck Lowry. Yeah, this is my apartment because I'm Chuck Lowry.
A club you wish they had in high school. Drugs and sex club. Use Magic the Gathering to get laid club. Sex ed, but the hot teacher really teaches you. Or Clubfoot Club. What?
Oh, Clubfoot Club.
Clubfoot Club.
It should have had in parentheses foot after it, though, and I would have given it even more votes.
That actually would be a lot better. I'm going to give 2 votes to Clubfoot Club with the assumption that they meant to include another foot in parentheticals at the end.
I really wish there was like a sex ed teacher that taught me instead.
I don't get that.
It's usually illegal.
Teacher bangs you is what I'm understanding.
Teacher bangs you club.
Hi, Maya.
That's kind of misleading. Drugs and Sex Club got 9% of the vote.
Can't replace me with Josh. I am Josh.
Clubfoot Club got 5 votes. 16% of the audience vote.
Woo!
Sex ed, but the hot teacher really teaches you. 36% of the audience vote.
Wow.
3 overall votes. Use Magic the Gathering to get laid club.
That was pretty good.
39% of the audience vote. 3 votes overall. Bear, can you do that impression NL says you're really good at, but I can't remember who it is?
Michael Caine?
No.
Eating a
Michael
tangerine?
Caine. Michael Caine with
Not
one
that one.
tangerine.
That's the
I think that's
opposite.
specifically the one you said he was not good at.
Literally yesterday, I was like, Bear's impressions are all good except Michael Caine.
I took it. Bear with the victory.
Oh, big swing.
Oh shit.
12-foot tapeworms was the top answer with 66%.
That's fucking bullshit. But it does show how close we are.
Well, hi everybody. For welcoming those of you who are joining 14 minutes late, we're playing some Quiplash. The first half of the show today, we're also going to be doing some Action Hank Open Lobby later on. Room code is TSGL if you want to join in, be a member of the audience.
Hi everybody in my chat.
It's really easy to join. You get to vote and play along, and you get to decide who wins. It's fun.
That's right. Hi everybody in Mathis's chat as well. Because I guess he's too good to hang out in Roundtable chat.
Yeah.
It's Randy Savage. Randy Savage. Sandy Ravage.
Shut up. You're scrambling my brain. I tried to come up with an answer here.
Don't try to come up with Randy Savage as an answer.
Randy Savage's daughter, Sandy Ravage.
Is somebody typing Randy Savage's daughter, Sandy Ravage?
No.
Okay, good. I won't do it either. We have 40 seconds. I don't know if I ever want to say that word, Poor Dan. Somebody posted the name of a Welsh train station that is like 30 letters long. That I never want to read out loud.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's take a look.
Ugh. Bears say when you nut, but she keeps sucking in Randy Savage's voice. I don't
You should.
know, man.
Okay, everyone, vote for
Or when
That's
she
not an
but
11:15 a.m. voice.
That'll be our $2,000 stretch goal on Patreon.
There we go. The least popular item in a Victoria's Secret catalog. Mom's bra. That's pretty good. Or a 40-pound slab of old meat. I mean, that statistically is probably true, right?
What is statistically true?
That a 40-pound slab of old meat is the least popular item in Victoria's Secret catalog.
It's actually the Glamazon thong panties that have the spiked butthole beads.
Spiked
Which
butthole
direction
is the
does
name
it
of
go
my
in?
emo
In or
punk
out?
band.
In both directions.
Oh, wow.
HR would probably get the most complaints on Bring Your Blank to Work Day. It's
Who won the
either
first one?
Dick pics or butt plug. Dick pics or butt plug. Here, get your dick pics and butt plug.
New York butt plugs here.
New York butt plugs are the finest quality. Only shipped domestically. Butt plugs for you. The audience
sound like
favored
Stamper
butt
again.
plugs. 60% of the vote.
I think it's fair because "Bring Your Butt Plug" has a it has a cadence.
No,
and
no, don't say the
alliteration.
cadence
The
again.
weirdest
Yeah.
combination of 3 items.
It's all that
you can buy at the
alliteration.
store.
It is, man.
I love alliteration, actually. Alliteration is one of my
Oh, one
favorites.
with 69 votes?
The weirdest combination of 3 items you could buy at the store: condoms, Doritos, and rare Pepes.
I
The
hate you.
last 3 items at the last Radio Shack.
That's great.
Awesome.
So culturally relevant.
Yeah. It was only made better by the inclusion of rare Pepes in Mathis's submission.
Clearly.
Oh, but it took it.
Of course
Are
it
you
did.
fucking
Audience
kidding me?
favorite for rare Pepes at 57%. Don't fucking applaud yourself, man.
Voted for Radio Shack.
I'm applauding for chat, for just
Looking under your bed
being
when you sleep.
chat.
What's
Are you
lurking,
happy that you're destroying Quiplash?
Vote on your
What's lurking under your bed when you sleep? Another bed or butt plugs?
It's like when you get the guy who's just slightly better at Street Fighter, and he wins every game, so he just throws everybody the whole time. You're like, "No, dude, okay, no throwing," and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna keep throwing, cause you gotta come up with some defense to it."
Yeah.
And then nobody
Punishing
plays
you.
Street Fighter again, and they stop inviting you to the party where they play Street Fighter.
Rare Pepes are not sold in shops.
No, it's not that I'm pandering to chat. I'm applauding because chat hates me, but they still give me the win.
Yeah, chat is
All right.
terrible, says a member of chat.
What I've learned is using the same answer twice, ironically, does not get you votes.
Yeah, man, that's a rough
All
way
right,
to
won't
go.
be doing that again.
are doubled.
Another bed did dominate that round. All right, round 2. So far, I think one of us is winning, but I'm not sure. I hit my microphone too. Oh, I got another double prompt. We might be running low on submissions here.
Yeah. I keep rephrasing it.
Send.
45 seconds.
Oh, okay. I had a lot of time. I thought I was running out. Triple down butt plugs all the way. There is actually a little bit of a wonder in my head of if you go double down again, will it come back again twofold? I bet it wouldn't.
That's my little green dot impression.
I thought that was like the impression of the bear cub standing under you, looking up to you.
Well done.
Okay, here we go.
That's
Start
weird.
things off. A great opening line to start a conversation.
A great opening line to start a conversation with a stranger at a party. This was awkward.
Your favorite.
Or so I lost the baby last night, ellipsis.
No votes.
Mediocre!
Start your conversation with lion what?
Yeah?
I
If you
give
could just do
negative
that
votes.
face
I would do that.
at somebody. I lost the baby last night takes the audience favorite.
Good.
74%.
It's more awkward than saying this is awkward.
My heart says fuck Mathis, but my brain also says fuck Mathis.
The one phrase the
50K,
NSA is
baby.
tired of
The
watching
one
us
phrase the NSA is tired of watching us type into Google.
Time to vote.
Where is Kate Upton in Game of War? Or how much does a banjo cost in US dollars?
How much does a banjo cost in kazooies?
That's a better question.
I wonder how much a banjo actually does cost, though.
It's like $149.99.
You gotta wonder
that
how many
true?
people are asking that
Yeah.
question.
That's pretty cheap for a banjo, man.
They're actually almost every musical instrument is cheaper than I expect it to be.
I
I've
think
looked them all up on Amazon.
adding one more additional question mark really sealed the deal for you there in that Kate Upton
Yeah.
submission.
It really did.
Name.
You know how long it took me to fucking come up with that? I've rephrased that about 100 times.
George W. Bush and Dick Cheney's rap duo name, Dick in the Bush. Oh my God!
These are both really good.
Or Big Oil and DJ Buckshot. Those are both incredible names. I think
Props
Dick
to
in the
whoever
Bush
those
is
were.
just like, it's so... That's what it would be.
How did I not see it?
That has to
take-
win.
I'll take it.
103 to 21 and 83% of the audience vote for Dick
That's
in the
fair.
Bush. That's really good.
Really?
I can't be salty about that one.
It's really,
that
really
big
good.
of a landslide?
Next up.
I'm proud of that one.
How did I never look into? You know what it is? It's because I was like, Dick Cheney's obviously the part after the end.
Yeah.
Because he's the vice president.
The weirdest thing you can buy at the Vatican gift shop: Shiva statue or a golden bong older than the Bible.
Done.
Oh shit. There's some high quality submissions this round.
I don't know. Somebody in chat said we used all our energy in the first round.
No, we got some left.
Big Oil and DJ Buckshot. I love it.
I thought it was pretty good
It's
as well.
so good.
It was good. It was definitely good.
I had the misfortune of going up against Dick in the Bush.
Yeah. Golden bong takes it 81%.
Let's see who
Wow.
created it
Yep.
well.
I remember things I said yesterday.
Standings through round 2. Rockley Smile in the lead with about 4,400, followed closely by Mathis Games. And then there's 2 insignificant people on the bottom end.
Flash, one final chance to catch up.
I don't know if I can actually come back to win this, so I might play for sabotage. Which usually ends up getting me
Start
the...
throwing out the memes, man.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
come
I
back.
mean,
It's like guaranteed 20% if you just say a meme.
if I can just say
Exactly.
something like, Mathis, Ryan, and Nick all suck big old dongs, might get some audience votes from that. 30 seconds. Alright.
Time to take a look.
I'm not gonna say Belegda, chat.
Vote away.
We're not ready for it yet.
A great way to cure the hiccups. Vote for this one, you won't. Keep sucking. Blast a line of coke. Or put a big old goddamn dick in your mouth. This really degenerated quick.
This one is bad.
Yeah.
We have become the darkness.
I'm giving all 3 of my votes to blast a line of coke.
That's what I picked that one too. That's a good one.
Me too, actually.
Audience members only get 1 vote.
I
You're
think
not
mostly
important.
all of what came to be good about that was the word blast.
Yeah.
The rest of it honestly didn't matter.
Like, if you said snort a line of coke, I don't
Yep,
think it would have
not even in there.
Yep. Put a big old goddamn dick in your mouth. Got 13% of the audience vote. Blast a line of coke. Grabbed a shitload of player votes. Only 18% of the audience vote. Vote for this one. You won't.
Oh, don't tell me mine took first.
No.
Oh, God.
24% of the vote for
Jesus Christ.
Northern Line, which means keep sucking.
Oh God, you fuckers! I just
keep
typed
sucking.
that in.
45% of the audience
Throw a meme out there, man. I'm telling
voted
you.
for keep sucking.
Scoreboard.
Which results in Mathis Games pulling away the win
Oh.
for his brilliant submission of Keep Sucking.
What a nuanced game from Mathis.
In the same rounds as his, like, legendary Dick in the Bush, Mathis pulls out a victory with
Is it
Keep
even
Sucking.
possible to blow a dick when you got hiccups? I don't know.
Schmitty's the name.
Maybe that's like a fetish for some people.
The body will not let you hiccup if you have a dick in your mouth. Prove me wrong.
You'll notice 50% of the submissions
Time
were
Oh man.
alluding to that.
It's based on the percentage of people
Keep
who
on
heard
hating.
your
That was
answer.
good.
Have
Yo,
at it.
don't tell me you guys are terrible. It's freaking, we're pleased to put my rare Pepe's gets like 99.9% of the vote.
I don't. This is not a fun prompt. Ugh.
60 seconds.
All right.
Pepe should not win every time, Mark on Zach. Pepe's belong in stores, not in Quiplash.
How much time?
We got 40.
Okay.
40
If they
units
are
of
rare,
time.
they will always win. If they're uncommon, you're out of luck, buddy.
Yeah. Legendary Pepe's are where it's at now, actually.
I think like dev set Pepe's, nobody even has them.
I hate this fucking prompt.
Good luck. Look, I'm first done again. I think the amount of pressure I put on myself costs me points.
Or maybe
Thinking I don't have time.
you're putting too much emphasis on
3,
speed.
2, 1, answer.
Yeah.
I didn't have an answer. For
Ah,
Oh,
man.
thank God.
I got nothing.
This guy is too strong.
Wildly mispronounce his names. How might he wildly mispronounce his own?
How might John Travolta wildly mispronounce his own name? Join Travolta. Or, John, how do you say Travolta?
I like join.
You know what would have been great on this one? Join Trivago.
There you go.
There's
That would've
your
been great.
your 75-point answer right there.
Fuck, man.
Trivago's like a travel website too, which makes it even better.
Exactly.
Join Travolta manages to pull away an audience favorite with 56% of the vote. But John, how do you say Travolta? Would maybe get somewhere.
I'm telling you, join Trivago, man.
All right.
About a bunch of wacky nuns.
Come up with a name for a sitcom about a bunch of wacky nuns. Ain't having none of this. Or unconventional.
These are both actually pretty.
These are terrific submissions.
I just,
We work
that's-
in the industry.
This is where you guys
good.
need to be. Like, this is your calling. I'm trying to figure out whose is whose. That's really what the difficulty of it is.
What do you mean the pun wins?
Ain't
They're
having,
both puns.
Ain't having
Yeah,
none of this. Takes 69% of the audience vote. Wow. I don't know if you could, like, have a better result, Nick. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that.
Bear, yours didn't have the right cadence. God damn it. What they really found in King Tut's tomb, Mathis can't think good.
There you go.
But the Golden Bong's older than the Bible. You got a lot of mileage out of that now. Nun puns are the best puns.
Where missing socks go.
Where missing socks go into the crusty nether,
On your devices.
or gnomes take them to knit bigger socks from. I like recycle gnomes. That's a
50%
pleasant
of
thought.
U.S. Americans don't even have maps.
If the gnomes one rhymed at the end, which is what I was hoping, I think it would have gotten 4 times as many points.
It's probably, like, mathematically impossible.
Gnomes and rhyming go really well together.
He used this weird past tense for it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You gotta correct your tense. Maybe you get more points there.
I only had, like, 6
See you in
seconds,
round
so...
one. Let's take a
fair.
look at the scores.
Ooh.
Thus far, Rockley smiled, dominating.
I'm just glad nobody asked why do gnomes need bigger socks if they're smaller.
On to round
Than
two,
people.
where
No-
They make
Nobody-
them for the giant.
double dice.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Gnomes are slaves to giants.
Yeah.
We all know this.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking here we go. I've had this one again.
Yeah.
Chad, you have a huge responsibility not to pick the same answer you picked last time, and you don't even know it yet, but I promise you.
Oh, God.
I am getting to the point where I'm like, we've only played this for like 3 hours, like, total.
Mm.
We shouldn't be getting duplicate prompts.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
come out with like I want to like email Jackbox and be like, let us write like a question pack for you, and then you can release it for free, or I don't know, give the money to charity or something. We'll write like 500 questions.
It's even made worse by the fact that some of the prompts are just like not good.
Yeah.
So like you have a bunch you've already seen and some that you don't want to see. You just need to hire a couple trusted moderators that they can actually look at the questions and approve them.
Starting things off, a name for a really
A name for a really scary swamp. Shrek Swamp or Shatner Swamp? Which one is more terrifying?
Thank you for having the restraint to not say scary swamp again, or really scary swamp, or spooky swamp. We've already been down that road.
How about
Really scary swamp's good though.
Pamaz Swamp?
I don't even understand that.
I don't
one.
get
It's
it.
like swamp
It's like
backwards.
swamp backwards. Yeah.
Shrek Swamp grabs the audience favorite over Shatner Swamp.
I've never been more disappointed.
It's not a great prompt. I think it could maybe gain legs, but
It's designed for Shrek to be the answer.
yeah, a little
It
bit.
is not. You're all just mentally 11 years old.
A new completely BS holiday that greeting card companies would make up to sell more cards. Share a Coke Day, or Don't Get Eaten by a Shark Day.
Yeah, one of these is too real.
I know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ruka. What are you doing down there?
That's not where you go.
He's like licking his dick
Wow.
under the table.
Share a Coke Day takes the audience favorite.
It's real, man.
Don't vote on the scrub answers. I kind of agree with you, actually.
Yeah,
I want to
man.
be told when I'm bad.
Set on the moon.
The second thing said on the moon, this isn't quite as big as my mother. Or I just came and it froze instantly.
No votes.
No votes. No votes.
Audience, no votes. I want a tie at 0.
There's a lot of votes already.
Don't let them tell you what to do. They ain't the boss of you.
There were no player votes. It was a pretty even split audience vote. But this isn't quite as big as my mother takes 54%. Yes. Mediocre.
And next is.
You can say fuck Mathis all you want, but stop making me win.
Eat, pray,
Yeah,
love.
please.
Come up with a 3-word sequel to Eat, Pray, Love. Shit, shower, shave. Or come, apologize, fall asleep. That was good.
I gotta go shit, shower, shave because I follow that credo right now.
It's
in
an
my life.
important life lesson. You
The
got
order's wrong though. It's shit, shave, shower.
What? No.
You shave before you shower so that the water washes away any like extra stubble in it.
Well, I
That's
shave
exactly
during the
right.
shower, so I call it a
That's-
shaver.
Sha.
A showave. That sounds like a rave.
Round 2 is no more.
You guys get invites to the showave?
Sound like a product, man.
The ShamWow Power Wave.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a real thing, I think. That sounds too good to not be an actual thing. That's like a power washer sold by the ShamWow guy.
You're gonna love my
The
nuts.
last lash.
No slam, spit, shoot.
Everyone gets the same
Yo, we gotta. You can't just. The game should not become what inside joke fits best for this answer.
of Jesus'
That's what they want it to be.
You gotta. You gotta.
That is
grow
the
your brain,
audience
man.
you have created, though.
No,
That's
no,
what
no,
we
no.
gotta Go with.
We have the opportunity though to expand our consciousness here and our comedy skills.
Can I say something real quick? This is a bad prompt.
Yeah.
this everybody's
it's
prompt?
really
It's a
dumb.
bad prompt.
Yeah.
Like, nobody knows the names of Jesus' apostles to be able to make a reference to any of them. There's
Matthew,
nothing
Mark,
funny
Luke.
about the apostles of Christ. It's a bad prompt, man.
Actually, I remember that I wrote Dark Judas for this one the first time.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good one.
It was a
That-
good
I'm-
intersection.
I got nothing else. How much time? Fair? Shit.
Fuck, I
that
didn't hit
much.
send.
Yeah.
Northern
Thanks,
Lights the
Bear.
only one with an answer.
Yes! I got a Quiplash! Fuck.
Oh, that is just, it's a bad fucking prompt, man.
That's all.
My answer
Now
is
for the
cross
final
carrier
scores.
guy. So fuck it.
Write dank Judas all the time.
Oh my god, it's the greatest Quiplash of all time.
Because it's a bad prompt.
Fuck all y'all.
Unfortunately, also Jesus. I mean, that is a good submission.
That's like it could be a 20 to 30%er.
Yeah.
Did I just lose because of that bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you lost because nobody typed in an answer.
He got like 8,000 points from that, man.
So stupid.
It's also the top answer in our history of playing the game.
It was actually a nightmare.
Can't
but
top
let's
that.
get started.
Bow out now, man.
Uh-oh.
You're the Quiplash king.
This is round 1. You get
I spent so much time being mad at that terrible prompt that I couldn't think of
your
anything.
opponent. Go.
All right, here we go. Time to step it up. If you guys want to join, room code's on the screen. Jackbox.tv.
This is bad, too.
Oh, we're ready. Okay.
Yep.
Both of the questions I got, I feel like there might be just like a right answer to, and everybody's gonna say the same thing.
What do we got for time?
We got 50 seconds.
At least I haven't seen either of these before.
Do you think if we contacted Jackbox, they would actually, like... If we submitted, like, 500 prompts and had them vet them, do you think they'd be open to that? Or are they like, well, actually, the easiest part of our job is coming up with the questions. Like, we actually like that
That's
part.
the only part that we enjoy, so don't
Right.
take that away from us.
Like, making it so that the game can actually handle, like, 10,008 consecutive inputs is a little bit more difficult.
I think if you want to keep playing it, you gotta try.
That's true.
Take a look.
The only way to not win Quiplash is to not play it.
Text message might say.
Shit.
Precisely.
What a dog's sext message might say, oh, there was only one way to go and you both took it.
Yeah.
No votes.
Give a dog a bone or
Look, that's
want
not
a
my
bone.
fault. That means it's a shitty question.
No, man. There are other directions to go in.
This one I want to give a little bit more credit to.
Just because there's one easy answer and you guys both took the easy way out does not mean it's a bad prompt.
Look, mine is even better because mine is closer to the idiom.
I think double question mark meta has like a lot of strength behind it. Because it did give
And like
oh.
most men, dogs can rarely remember where they've buried their bone before.
What?
You okay?
Something happened like the dude was saying something about Mathis's answer and then I got an achievement for it. I don't know what happened. The crime you would commit if you could get away with it. Booting
Smell
black
nothing
tar
less.
heroin with Obama on a bank. Or jaywalking.
Yeah. It's a lot of B alliteration. I gotta pick that one.
It's maybe one too many.
What?
Alliteration only works if it's an odd number.
It's
Booting black tar heroin with
no.
No, it's two sets of two, man. It's a couplet.
How
Booting
did
black,
jaywalking
Obama
beat
bank.
booting black tar heroin with Obama on a bank?
Obama and on do not count as
Remember, you brought it up like
Direction.
3 games ago.
No.
You remember that whole "don't try too
Obama.
hard"?
Flavor for a
Obama
smartphone.
bank.
God damn it.
You tried too hard.
I guess so.
Also, it's also got hilarious number of syllables. I
The
think
worst
counts.
flavor for a snow cone, snow, or don't eat the yellow snow, which
Alright.
is important to note that
You
it
said
maintains
don't
the
vote.
branding.
You said don't vote on the fucking dog one. Don't vote on this one.
That's
there's a-
branding, man.
There's a right answer here.
There's not a right answer there. You went one direction.
Man. I just came into seeing Bear getting screwed.
That's
Chat,
bullshit.
you're so smart. You think you got better answers? What would you have put for flavored snow?
Excuse for showing up late to work.
It's easy to say boo when you don't have anything better to give.
It was workable.
The worst excuse for showing up late to work. Sorry my monkey died? Or just didn't really feel it today, sorry.
I like both of those.
I like both of those, like, in congruence with one another. Like, sorry my monkey died, so I just didn't really feel like working today.
Weirdly enough, if you do put them together, it actually becomes one really good excuse.
Yeah. That's
It's
what
like
we
a
should
part
be
of my
going
family
for.
died.
Yeah, that's what we should
So
be
I was
trying for now.
Bad mood.
Never vote again.
Round one. Here's the score.
Withhold all votes until play improves.
And it says for the watch.
Rockley
All right.
Smile and Northern Lion at the 1 and 2 spots with 60-point difference between them.
Wow.
Oh, mystery.
Close game.
You heard me.
My vote hasn't mattered since Bush Gore. That's really good.
What do we? How much time?
We got 60 seconds.
God, I hate these fucking things. I got nothing for this one. I'm just gonna like.
Why am I watching this instead of the International 5?
That's a good question.
You gotta reconcile that with yourself, my friend.
Yeah, man. I don't feel good anymore. I was happy with myself yesterday. I remember when I was funny.
Okay, it's time for some Quiplash Quiplash.
I remember it fondly, in
Our
fact.
first prompt is
Metroid Block is. You can't tell me that right now.
designed to give children nightmares.
Oh,
Yeah, but
no.
it's not Super Metroid. Super Metroid's not for a few
What are they
days.
playing?
What
It's
are we
like
all
Super
doing
Metroid
here?
2, right?
There's the International 5, SGDQ is going on.
And
It's-
some people might say that we have jobs to do as well.
It's Metroid Prime Hunters and then Metroid Prime
Okay,
2
I don't give
Echoes.
any shits about Hunters. I might watch Echoes. If I have
Oops,
time.
I didn't even see the answer. It's gone. Wow, that was quick. I
Yep.
didn't get to vote. All right.
Aim for a board game designed to give children nightmares one day closer to Deathopoly or Babadook the board game. Both are pretty good.
I will accept either answer.
Next one.
A very unnecessary surgery. Additional eyelids or dick engorgement. That's a very necessary surgery. You're misconstruing the sentence.
Strategic voting.
What's that even mean?
Vote to punish the dick engorgement.
I'll take that if they want to give it to me. They did. Additional eyelids.
This is the new strategy. At first it was say the
First of all,
lowbrow
they were
humor.
both bad.
Now it's incite chat to vote for the one that is not lowbrow humor.
Boo, additional
Quiplash
eyelids, boo.
Blank, Alex.
Quiplash is actually not a game about improving our humor, but improving chat as people.
It would be awesome to win Jeopardy with the phrase, "What is Penn Island, Alex?" or "What is your name, Alex?"
These are both bad.
These are both bad.
They are not that bad.
They're bad.
Someone in chat asked, how do I get into the audience? You go to jackbox.tv and you type in TSGL, which is our room number.
Penn
think-
Island is a Celebrity Jeopardy reference.
I think Penn Island is a decent answer.
That's what it was, is a Celebrity Jeopardy reference.
Mm-hmm.
I almost went for the rapist, and I feel like I shouldn't have done that.
Here's
so I
here's
didn't.
just like the general rule of Quiplash is you can't make a reference. Ever.
Yeah.
You can't
Wow.
do it.
Oh, I
those are what
correct.
wins.
On your devices.
The worst family secret that could come out over Thanksgiving dinner, "Mom, I'm dating Mathis," or "The stuffing is people, and I'm dating Mathis." That's a really... Oh god, my computer fell asleep. That's unique. There we go.
You alright, man?
It's a very self-serving prophecy there, Mathis.
This one is
work.
good.
Audience favorite of 81%.
That's fair.
Fuck yeah, of course. I'll take it.
Oh
thank
man,
you.
doing the screen went black. That was great.
It's the end of round
A little
two.
green
Let's
flicker,
see what
too.
happened.
Stuffing his people wasn't that bad. It just
Thank
had a
you.
good other option.
I agree, and it was my own answer. I think the stuffing as people was okay, but Mom, I'm dating Mathis was perfect.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the last lash.
The,
Final round.
Bamboozled-
Stakes are
bamboozled
triple.
you, chat.
There's
It's
just
true.
one prompt, and you're all
The
getting
final round. I've managed to take the lead somehow with my
God, I
terrible
went from
answers.
first to last.
Make sure you put it in an answer this
Sometimes
time.
after a long
Yeah, I know.
day, you just need to blank.
Sometimes after a long day, you just need to blank.
Oh, something doesn't come to mind immediately? Must be a bad prompt.
Something funny doesn't come to mind.
I gotta
like
work
this.
for my joke here.
I like this one. Oh boy. 15 seconds. Please turn up the game volume there. I can do that.
Shit.
Let's go with the jerk off jokes.
I don't like my answer at
All
all.
right, we're ready.
It was a
Me either.
compromise.
I ran out
I
of
don't like
time.
mine either.
Sometimes after a long day, you just need to have a wank. You just need to binge drink until you die.
Jesus, all right, that's getting one at least.
Sometimes after a long day, you just need to go to bed. Fuck you. And sometimes after a long day, you just need to take off your shoes and get a job.
I don't know how to vote here.
I kind of like the meta of take off your shoes and get a job.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Like you're unemployed and maybe didn't do anything all day, but
It was a
now
long
you're
day,
like,
man.
Oh, that was exhausting.
Don't hashtag have a wank, chat. Sometimes after a long day, you just need to binge drink until you die. Only got 19% of the audience vote. I threw a
fine.
vote to that.
That's acceptable. It was
did
not
too.
my best
Wow, the
answer.
player vote's very split here. Have a wank grabs 24% of the audience vote.
That was the reference.
Take off your shoes and get a job. 28%. A few player votes. Go to bed, fuck you. 2 player votes. 30% of the audience vote.
I can't
Really?
add that because it's the truest.
Yeah.
I don't think it's particularly funny,
Let's
but
look at the
it is
final
true.
scores.
It was, I was running out of time and I couldn't think of anything better, so I said, fuck you at the end.
That moved you up to 3rd place, Nick. Well done.
Oh, great.
I managed to grab another win. Top answer of the entire round was Mom, I'm dating Mathis.
That was a good answer.
That was one of the
Thank
best
you.
answers.
Thank you.
Made
Mathis.
better by the fact that Mathis said it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we couldn't see who submitted it, but we knew Mathis was one of the 2.
Schmitty.
So I think maybe it was safe to
Once
assume.
can I pop up on Tom Hanks' TV? Well, you'll do. Let's go.
Are we playing again?
Sure are.
Oh boy.
This is round
See what time it is, man?
You score.
I might have time for
10 minutes before the better game.
Set ourselves a limit here.
You guys are so up your own asses.
I don't like memes.
You're the one putting in
That's
the
a joke! That's a joke!
Oh, Oh, dude. Just don't even submit an answer. Because I just roasted the shit out of you guys.
I don't even know what prompt you're talking about.
I got the perfect prompts and just knocked it out of the park.
Well, I guess I won't type.
Yeah. This is getting as bad as Armello. I think Armello is better because it doesn't load for me anymore.
How much time do we have?
40 seconds or so.
Yeah. Wow, good estimate. 35 now.
Beef McLarge Huge just followed me on Twitter.
Nice.
That's like a conjunction of 2 Northern Lion XCOM characters.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love that that still has traction like a year after you did that last fight.
These are terrible. My answers are terrible and the prompts are fine, but my answers are...
These are good prompts. I like these prompts.
They're pretty good.
So I'm just going to be disappointed in myself.
Is new requirement at amusement
New requirement at amusement parks.
To ride.
You must be this blank to ride. You must be this high to ride. That was so
That's
easy.
exactly what I would have said.
That is
New,
easy.
New requirement on amusement parks. You must be this, points at a stack of newspapers, to ride. Insinuating that you must be a stack of newspapers to ride the amusement park rides.
Okay.
I'm giving it to
like
that
that.
one.
I didn't vote.
That's fair.
No votes?
61 to 51 split. High gets the win.
It fucking better, man.
You're getting booed for that one.
That's ridiculous. You must be this high to ride is an elegant joke.
That's the first joke.
Catchphrase to yell every time you finish pooping.
Is it? Well, that says something about you guys, I think.
You're getting
Time to vote.
Look, man, if you got a man standing there with his arm up and saying this high, like, that's funny. Just saying it straight up, though, isn't as good.
A good catchphrase to yell every time you finish pooping. Ding, 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 roast is done. Or fuck!
All right. I would like, Chat, do you want to go back to the roller coaster question now?
Ding, ding, ding takes it.
it better. 'Cause
I'm
I
pretty
fuck
sure
at the
that's
last
just
second.
your actual, like, your catchphrase every time you're finished pooping.
Coming up next, little known
Ring a
fact.
ding ding,
Over the
baby,
course of a
yeah.
lifetime, an average person
Little known
accidentally
fact over the
eats
course of a
10
lifetime, an average person accidentally eats 10
It's
baconators,
overtime.
or an average person accidentally eats 10 million spiders a night.
Both bad answers, too.
These are not bad answers.
Strategic voting!
How are these funny?
You're a bad
How it accidentally eats 10 dicks, and then because dicks is not inherently funny anymore, we just put LOL on the back, and then you're like, oh, now they know that I know it's not funny, and that's funny.
Every vote submitted to one answer is not actually a vote for that answer, but a vote against the other answer.
Positron is with me here. I like the concept of accidentally eating a Baconator. So you accidentally found yourself too hungry to not eat at Wendy's, and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
On your devices.
Bad rats would have been better.
A strange poster to hang in a college dorm room, a collage of TV guides, or a Rare Pepe poster.
Go with the rare Pepe.
Someone gets a
Strategic
vote
voting.
here just for showing up. for putting an answer in good faith.
Thank
they
you.
got an answer.
I assume that you chose mine. Okay.
I chose a collage of TV guides for many reasons. One of which is that it's not Rare Pepe poster.
Yeah.
One of which is that it is a strange poster to hang in a college dorm room.
Rare Pepe though, Rare Pepe poster has alliteration.
Was it at least
Come
like
on.
mildly funny?
Let's see the scores.
Pepe poster has alliteration. That's what you go for, I thought.
That's just one of many elements. It's like saying what I look for in food is salt.
I just wanted to see what Pepe it was. That's all.
I mean, you do look for salt, though.
All point values
It's one of the
are double.
things.
That's right.
You also gotta get some umami.
Please tell me the TV one actually won that though.
It did.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I had this one as well.
I like... Okay, the prompts are getting better. I think they're hearing us out.
You think they're just adding them in live right now? Like, they're complaining, hit the button.
What is a Baconator? It's a fast food burger.
Full of bacon, like 8 or 10 strips.
I thought your answers were supposed to be good this round, Northern Lion. Look, his answers
I
aren't
won
bad.
both answers.
I was like, his answers weren't bad.
Let's go through some other ones. Ding 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 Roast is done. Fuck. Rare Pepe poster.
Stack of newspapers.
Look, let's be honest, a bunch of people in chat said ding 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 afterwards, so I think they were into it a little bit.
Is there
Yeah.
a ring? A ring?
They said a ring a ding ding, but they wouldn't have gotten to that without ding ding ding.
Oh god, my mind is exhausted with it. I got nothing for this.
Don't act like you have a finite amount of funny, man.
I have no funny, but I'm like a negative funny now.
A finite amount of funny would be a good submission for pretty much anything from this point forward,
Dude,
though.
I think there is actually some truth to that.
5
'cause look
seconds.
at Adam Sandler. He had a finite amount of funny.
That's
I didn't
true.
even read the second question. I just typed a word.
You
I don't
could
even know
see
what it
his face when he ran out of funny, too.
He had one funny, and he used it on Happy Gilmore.
Okay, everyone.
He had
name-
a half a funny for the other one.
The name of the next hot boy band, 48 inches of cream,
Come on, it's milliliters.
or I've got nothing.
Wow.
That's the name of the album for the next hot boy band. And he's just looking at you sadly.
was. Blankly, like empty eyes.
Yeah, I didn't vote.
You didn't vote?
48 inches of cream is just like, you got like 4 12-inch members of the band.
No, you've got
12-inch
5
members.
8.18 inches.
Break down the math for me, Ryan. I need to know.
Cumberbatch is
Coming soon to a theater near you, Benedict Cumberbatch is Inspector Gadget, or Benedict Cumberbatch is inside your head and he won't get out. You either vote on shit or an inside joke. That's just life, man. You get a vote for shit or an inside joke. Either way, you're not really having a great time.
I hope people understand where I was coming from for my answer, because it seems really dumb at face value.
When you have to think about it, it's probably not going to get a lot of mileage. Benedict Cumberbatch is inside your head and he won't get out does take the audience vote.
Yeah.
the strangest reason.
The strangest reason to get a divorce. Spent a month's paycheck on Candy Crush. Spelled with a Q so you know who it is. Or,
I can't spell.
I simply love you too much. Too much is in quotes, though. I'm not really sure what it means.
I would pronounce that like, I simply love you too much.
And then you, like, you know, shift your eyebrows a little bit and nudge him with your elbow.
I ended
how
up
I
just
pronounce
coming
it.
up with a really great reason to get a divorce. It turns out, like, that, I overthought it.
Yeah, you did get the 51% of the audience vote, though.
They got 51% of the audience vote.
You managed to take the round with the
I-
paycheck.
I actually want to give, like, enough to Nick so that we break even.
It's voting time.
The worst halftime show: The Invisible Dancers or the Shit
Oh,
Dancers?
my
Oh,
God.
this was okay, this is the one I didn't read, and I just
The
typed
Tiny
word.
Dancers is the obvious answer there.
Tiny dancers.
That's not the worst halftime show. That would be incredible. I'm
You couldn't
saying
see them. If you can't see them, they're too tiny.
exactly. The Invisible Dancers would be terrible. It's just an empty field, and you have to imagine it.
They're dancing in a field?
But tell me it's fucking no vote, man. It's a good submission. I got 80%. Fuck you guys.
Invisible Dancers is pretty good. How did Shit Dancers get 20%? Like, that's what... Does it just get a flat 20 no matter what?
Imagine Riverdance on like 3 inches of shit. What would that look like?
Okay, that might have wings, actually.
Yeah.
I snuck into the lead in front of Northern Lion with that one.
That's acceptable.
This is round 3.
Yeah, I mean, actually, they might be complimenting me because the submission literally was, think of the worst thing you can. And they're telling me it's terrible. So thank you.
Our last flash prompt is...
Who's telling you it's terrible?
Math has got 2 prompts, and his answers were, I got nothing and shit.
I'm ready for the next game.
Oh, don't act like Tony Dancers was gonna work, man. That wasn't gonna get anything. A good sign that you've drunk too much Mountain Dew. 33 seconds.
Ruka, what's your problem, buddy?
Oh no, I didn't submit it!
Yes!
Everybody
Fuck! I had a kind of okay one.
I need like
Down to like 1
0.5% to
second.
pass bear.
A good sign that you've drunk too much Mountain Dew. Your pee went from clear back to yellow. That just should happen, right? You have a nickname for each drink color.
Don't slander my answer. When you drink liquid, your pee gets clear because you're more hydrated.
You're being
But
so fucking literal about
if you
it.
drink too much Mountain Dew, it goes back to yellow because you're well hydrated, but you're
This
hydrated.
is for
yellow.
jokes, Ryan, not for a science lesson.
You woke
okay?
up with 3
That's the
Xboxes
most
and some
jockey
Doritos is getting
answer.
all of my votes. Even though it's like incorrectly using an apostrophe, it still gets all 3 of my votes.
I'm voting for nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm voting for each drink color to even the playing field.
You have a nickname for each drink color, gets 16% of the vote. I'm surprised my submission didn't get anything. Your pee went from clear back to yellow, 23%.
Thank you. I'll take the win.
I'm sure you will, man.
So there you go, Chet.
61%! 3 Xboxes and some Doritos. And, I don't know, man. This might be enough. We'll see.
Even though Luke is getting salty, how to win Quiplash give the most meme dumb answers?
Northern Lion takes the victory.
Chat, I love you.
My answer before I could submit it was, green leakage from terrible places. Oh, man.
No, doesn't that happen normally?
I'll say it one more time, chat. You can't get mad at the memes if that's what you're voting for.
48 inches of cream actually was the best.
That was a good.
the round.
That was a decent. I liked it.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break here, guys. This image says Roundtable Podcast broadcast number 7, but don't believe it's lies. This is actually number 8. And while we're taking a quick break here to set up the next game, feel free to follow the channel. Follow us on Twitch at Roundtable Podcast. Or, sorry, that's a Twitter thing. But this is Roundtable Podcast on Twitch. It's where you are. Just click that purple button underneath the video player. Go
Twitter's
ahead and do that.
Roundtable PC. You can click on that follow button too.
Also that, yeah.
Follow everything.
Follow Mathis on Twitch. It's probably just a good idea.
Don't do that.
Yeah. And we'll be back in a second. We're going to play some Action Henk. We're not actually going anywhere because we don't have any ads to run or anything, so we're just gonna...
Some of us have to like pee, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta pee, now's the time for sure.
You can probably get like a new drink.
Sure.
Seems like a good thing to do.
Sounds like fun. Are you sure this is Twitch, Bear? I can never be sure about anything anymore.
Rage squid.
It's all a lie. Nothing is real. Oh! Rage Squid is a great name for a game development company.
Not that good.
I like
Go
it.
back.
It's not that good.
No votes.
No votes.
Strategic voting against Rage Squid. Why is Action Hank not playing any music? I like it when Action Hank
Bringing the
plays
music down.
No way, man. Crank that shit up. There we go. That's more like it. Yeah, Action Hank. We're going to be playing Action Hank, everybody. If you are curious to join up with us, it's going to be an open lobby. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to create this server right now, actually. I'm going to call it Rodcast Rodcast. There we go. We'll do that. We'll have a maximum of 20 players. I'll set a quick level rotation, which is just going to be everything. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. I'm okay with that. I'm going to start it up. Boo, play Rocket League. We played a lot of Rocket League recently, man. Prada Rada Rocket League.
I do not see the server.
It is not up yet,
Oh, okay.
but now it is. And we're gonna switch back over. Boom. There we go. This is not a modless zone.
How do I play this game?
I don't remember. I'm gonna figure it out.
I know. I'm gonna have to like remember the button presses.
Yep.
Is there boost?
There is no boost. There is no ball. There is
Is
no.
there like a sprint button?
What's the
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey,
Oh,
Nick.
there's a wall there.
You go to the bathroom?
I went and got a drink.
Oh, okay.
Said hi to the cat for a second. That might have taken 30 seconds,
That's
maybe.
pretty awesome.
Kitties are pretty cute.
Oh,
How do I slide on my ass?
left trigger.
Okay.
Joystick LT.
Thank you.
Aha.
Rodcast.
If you guys haven't seen Action Hank before, this is Action Hank. It's a platformer akin to Trials games, if you've ever played those, except you slide on your ass, as Mathis mentioned. It's pretty fun.
So did I win?
No, so the multiplayer of this is you keep playing the same stage until the time limit, the allotted time limit is over.
Oh,
And
did not understand that.
You just try to get the best time you can.
It's European style.
Yeah. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
I've never been to Europe,
endorsed it.
so I can't understand that.
Is Europe real?
No.
Can anyone confirm?
Anybody from Europe? Can you confirm if it's real or not?
Why is
We have
Mathis in
anybody
first
else
place?
in our game except the rest of us?
There are. There's two. A few more joining up. It's just been a little while since anybody booted up this game, including me. It's a lot of fun, though. I like it.
People are putting in crazy times now.
Yeah, that was actually... This is what sucks about my life now. God, I have such a terrible life. Let me tell you all about it.
Tell us.
It's, I liked, in the past, to get really, really good at games.
Yes.
Like, that was one of my favorite things to do. Now that I am exposed to a lot more people who are much, much better at games than I am, it, like, really, really... I mean, it doesn't happen every time, but very often I get discouraged to the point of, well, I mean, I'm never going to be anywhere close to the best at this game anymore. So
I jumped over the exit, by the way.
Oh, nice. That's impressive. But like with Action Hank, I was actually on the top of the leaderboards for a while on a few of the tracks.
Before the game came out.
No. This is like after public release. I had a couple of world record tracks, man. And then I checked it after like 3 days, and I was in 10th place. It got really sad for me.
And it's always like B-Rex and BizSnap.
B-Rex can just put my fatty in his mouth. That's just an offer for him to, like, you know, come smoke marijuana with me.
Oh.
I love B-Rex, but goddamn if he isn't just, like, objectively the best at everything he does.
Right? Just like fart off.
Yeah. Sod off and fart off, Bananasaurus Rex. That's a sweet fucking Neil skin, though.
It's not good.
He's smoking a big-ass cigar in an astronaut's
That is
helmet.
bullshit. That's just a dog's nose.
Bear, what are your thoughts on Belegda? Please show your working.
Don't show your work. You don't have to.
I need
It's a waste of
to. I need to prove that I'm working right now.
Yeah, these scrubblers got mad about having to show their work the other day.
Mostly me.
In school, you gotta show your work, man.
It's a
True.
waste of time.
It's not a waste of time
They
in
take
the
off
least.
points.
They
They'll take off
give
points.
you more points.
It becomes a waste of time in adulthood because you're not ever looking to show your work. You're just looking to find the answer. Nobody wants to know how you figured it out.
Yeah, but
They make
school
you
is
buy
not
a
about,
$100
like...
calculator and then freaking show your work.
Yo, you are talking about different levels of mathematics. You learn how to show your work in 6th grade so that when you're doing, like, freaking triple derivatives and shit like that, you can.
I never did that, and I went to college math.
Well, we went to different colleges.
Apparently, Canadians learn better math than Americans. Big
Well,
surprise there.
I don't know. I have a master's in math. You have to show your work. No, I'm sorry, man who was named fluid dynamicist. You are incorrect. You just plug the fluids into a calculator, and then it spits out the right answer.
Nobody, like, okay, so when you solve a problem in your place of employment, is anybody asking for a follow-up just to, like...
You got the complete wrong idea of school.
I'm not
the-
even talking about school. I'm talking about the practicality of things
I
people
know,
are
but
teaching you in
it's
school.
not. School is not like show your work because your boss wants you to show your work. It's like show your work so I know that you know how to do division and you didn't just like have a.
I got the
secret
right
calculator.
answer. Why do you care how I got there? I got it right.
Because someone eventually will care if it comes to like more advanced mathematics. They're gonna be like, hey, you know, this guy's applying for like a civil engineering position. We gotta
maybe I
know
don't
that he
care.
knows how to do statics.
Why are they better than me? Why is their needs more important than my needs?
I don't know, because they've like done the work.
I bet they didn't show their work in school.
I guarantee that they did.
Do they have to show their work in teaching? No, they just freaking put an X on it.
When I'm working tech support at eBay, and I have to go Google answers to why Charles' computer is breaking down right before the big bidding spree, that's just like a thing that I assume happens at eBay, is they have a few...
They troubleshoot all of their customers' computers for them, so that they can keep getting that juicy cut.
Yeah. He's not gonna ask me where I found it.
Never.
I mean, like, even in a more...
exactly what's up. He says, what if you got the right answer by accident?
Yeah, you fucking take it back,
That's what I
Luke.
get for a good guess.
Yo,
People
school
lie
is
to
not
themselves
the end
all
game. Eventually, like, the point of school is not to get the highest marks, it's to learn the skill.
That's not true.
That is absolutely true.
That's what should be true. That's ideologically true, but that's not literally true.
It's the Jackbox quandary where people are like, oh, it's just memes. But you're the ones putting the memes in.
I'm not putting the memes in the school system, man. The school system's putting the memes in my kids.
The memes were already in the school system before I got to it, and you think I'm gonna be the one that changes the memes?
Yo, let me tell you, school taught me the fine art of bullshitting.
You guys are so
hey,
cynical.
Why I expect
listen,
not
no,
to show my work, man.
I have proof. In history class, this is in high school as a junior, we were supposed to read a book and make up a book report for it. I made up a book and made up a book report for it and got a B+.
Wow.
That is like the least impressive story of all time.
That's harder than just
bullshit.
reading a book.
You
If
could
it's
just read the
bullshit,
book.
They would have Googled that fucking book to see if it existed. They didn't.
It sounds like you guys have a problem with teachers.
I don't have no problem with teachers, man. I got a problem with the goddamn system.
Yeah, it's the system,
Education.
man. It's the system. Fight the power
Seriously,
bear.
though, that was like way more effort than you had to put into it, man.
Yeah, man. And you could have actually learned something.
Did you write a book and then like write a report about your own book?
Don't tell me how stupid school is when your like response to I have to read a book in school is I'm gonna make up a book so that I can have more time to
Play video games. Which
Exactly.
Is something now.
Yo, don't hate
It's
the
a
player. hate
control
the
thing,
game.
man. He doesn't like to be told how to live his life. I don't think that's a problem. I think you should embrace it.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That's
Channel
that's
that
been a problem
energy.
with the Roundtable podcast since its inception.
Channel that energy into creativity, and if he had a good teacher, they would have actually rewarded him even more for making up a book.
Yeah, man, your history teacher should reward you for not reading a book
Especially
about
though-
history.
Especially because
See,
the
I'm a
fact-
history
No,
teacher
no.
second and an artiste first. I appreciate your creative endeavor here.
Can't have
Also,
the human condition as a teacher. How about that?
Here's the thing, though. The facts of which I talked about within the fake book report were right.
So legitimate.
what does that mean? The fake facts I talked about were right.
He learned about English.
History, my friend.
He
It wasn't
learned about
fake-
literature.
It was a history book that I was supposed to read. The facts of which I still put into the book report were still true facts.
So you did the research.
It was research in which I learned in class, I guess. I just paid attention. And I just
He learned about critique and he learned about literature. What's wrong with that?
I just made up a history book that I did.
Why don't you just do the assignment?
I did.
It's high school, man. No assignment is going to take you more than like 5 hours.
Yo, 3 pages is the real deal, man.
Right?
I have to write a 3-page report.
I had to write an
Goddamn.
18-page report for my high school thesis, they called it.
They made you do a thesis in high school?
Yeah, for I had like a history
what,
class,
general studies?
civics. I did like the whole. It was a debate thing that you had to provide like source paperwork for. and I did the why marijuana should be legal one because
yeah.
says that.
You should have asked Mathis.
I got you, boy.
I don't know how I feel about that.
About Mathis having you?
Mad because I got away with it. I
I went
loathe
to this like
Mathis.
redneck school in the middle of the country, and I still had a very enriching school experience. We had like meaningful discussions. I learned, what were at the time for me advanced mathematics. I put in my time, and I also spent 8 hours a day playing video games.
Yo, I stayed up all night playing Halo 2 the night before my ACT. I'm not about to rip on somebody for prioritizing the video game life over education.
Yeah.
Look where it got me, man. I was predicting my own future in those days. I was saying this multiplayer ranked Halo 2 match is going to be way more critical to my development as an adult than this test that can probably determine whether or not I gain a scholarship to a higher institution of education.
You stayed true to yourself, and you're rewarded with a lifestyle that accommodates what you liked then. That's what teachers need to know about.
What if I told you when you're like 15, you don't know what you like, man?
I knew
You have
about
an inkling.
everything ever when I was 15.
No, you have an inkling of what you like. You just might not have put enough time in yet to know for sure.
Because you're not putting the time in, you're like, when things get tough, I'm gonna go play freaking Candy Crush instead of reading this book. Teach me a little bit about the world I live in.
Look, man, anybody that played video games as a kid knew they wanted to get into video games as an adult.
Well,
when you don't do it as an adult, you're just deluding yourself into thinking, well, actually, my real passion was civil engineering.
Think about the cognitive dissonance that creates later in your life if you had a passion that you've had to abandon because you felt like you needed to grow up and be an adult, because that should happen to me.
Yeah, no, that should happen to me too.
What are you talking about?
I thought I needed to be an artist because that's a real job.
Wait, what?
Like
Who told you that?
Into graphic design because I'm like, hey, that's actually like a profession. People can get
that makes
money
sense.
for that. I thought I wasn't good enough to do stuff in the game industry, and it's not true. I could be what I want to be. I could be myself.
Bear, if you never went to college, we wouldn't have Weber Cooks. I think it would have happened without me, but not nearly as high in cinematic value or anything like that.
Nick is such a fuckboy, my god.
Look, man, you can hate us for being stupid in high school, but we're smart enough to turn our passion into a job.
Dude, I'm in exactly the same position! I just probably have like a little bit more of a foundation in the subjects that I actually was taught in.
Do I have to pull back the curtain and say that we're really not that upset and we're
I
just
am
having
extremely
fun?
upset at your disrespect for the education system.
Maybe your education system's better than American education
I
system.
believe that, actually.
How would you know if you were just fucking off the whole time?
All right, man, if we're getting real for a moment, I've gone on record in saying that I wouldn't be where I am if I hadn't had my experiences in college, but still, it's like the classes that I took in university are not what shaped me. It was the experience of going to that school, interacting with the people I did, and like learning.
Like an engineer, and they will be like, "That is."
Your one example is an engineer constantly. I agree. There are jobs. There are jobs, but the majority of the people who go to college end up working dead-end 9-to-5 jobs. Not everybody who goes to college is going to be an engineer. They're mostly taking classes that are useless to what they're going to end up doing.
I went to college for 6 years, man.
It's a gross generalization to say college classes don't make you. Like, if you're doing like
I think your social interactions in college are going to make you more than your
not if your
classes.
networking is really important, but also you need to like go to your classes for most jobs.
We've gotten way more passionate about a debate on the education system than we ever have about anything video game related.
I don't know. I like you learn stuff in college that you need like I don't know.
Look, I was being intentionally dishonest for the sake of the joke, but the reality is if I didn't have the experiences I had to get me to the point I am now, I wouldn't have had the bad to contrast the good, and I wouldn't have much of the character that I have now to be able to be who I am now.
When was the last time I had a real job? I worked in the service industry for 12 years, my friend. I would consider that fucking a job.
Yeah, also, what you do now isn't even worth the mention of
Oh, yeah,
it
it's
being
true.
a
I don't
job.
have a real job. I forgot. I totally forgot this is not a real job. It's not like I work 10 hours a day.
Nah, fuck
I
that.
think you guys have a chip on your shoulder about education.
I don't have a
I
chip
think we
on my
were
shoulder
just
about education.
making a
No,
joke, really.
I think the education system, I'm not saying the education system doesn't teach you useful things. I just think it doesn't teach you everything you need to know.
The more we shit on the education system, the more viewers we gain, though. So I think we're on a roll here.
That's true.
I really like seeing cigar-smoking astronaut Neil on the top of the podium every time.
I do too.
It's cool.
Take off your shoes and get a goddamn.
It actually is true because someone was like, "Well, what do you do with your biology degree, Northern Lion?" That's true, but I fucked off in school, and I fucked off in university at least, and I regret it a little bit.
Dude, I completely fucked off in high school, and then I like got my shit together in
See,
university.
that's the way you
Yeah,
should.
same.
That is like I swear by that lifestyle.
I had
Anybody
it reversed.
that like fucks off in high school and says like I'm gonna do well in college, I tell them okay, but actually fucking do that.
Yeah, you have to follow through.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was the kind of kid who fucked off in school but worked his ass off when I had a job.
Yeah, that's not optimal.
No, that's just what I did. I'm not saying it's not optimal, but it's how it went down. I cared more about making money and being able to pay my shit than I did about school.
Yeah.
Which, you know, not optimal, but it's what I did.
Having to work through college too kind of changes the situation a bit.
I was
you
working,
only have a
yeah. I had a
finite
job
amount of
when I was
energy.
a sophomore in high school and through then.
Yep. I've totally forgotten how to play this game.
I'm about as good as I was when I left off, which is not very good at all.
Just want to say I have an incredible respect for the education sector, and
Hope
Keep
that no
up the good
one's
work.
misconstruing any of our messages here. because-
also for those of you of an impressionable age out there, I would say, hey, you know, coming up to September, pay attention. Pay attention in school. If you're going to be spending 8 hours there anyway, you might as well make the most of it.
Yeah, sure.
Man, don't make it all real. I
Don't,
don't want to believe
let
that.
the teachers stifle your creativity. Also, those dirty teachers are always about stifling your
Look,
creativity.
I was fucking around, man. I had some good teachers. I'm not really that upset.
I don't
It was
want
a
to
joke.
believe that I'm ever in a position where like I can actually influence somebody's decision to actually take high school seriously or not. But I might be.
I wanted to say before, I don't even know if this is a good thing to say, but like, it might not necessarily be the end-all be-all to go to college. I feel like there's a stigma on people that don't go, and
I
they
actually
feel really bad
wholeheartedly
about
agree
it.
with that. College is not for
Nobody
everybody.
disagrees with this.
I don't know. I
There's a
think
lot of people that
feel
disagree
really
with
guilty
that.
about it.
You don't need to go to college, man. If you are passionate about a trade, get a trade. You know,
Yeah.
Exactly.
go work on a farm. It doesn't matter, but you know, take pride in what you do. I guess is what I'm trying.
Yeah,
to
that's good.
Agreed. That I agree with that wholly.
Yeah.
I want NL to talk with CGP Grey about teachers. He would make me look like the 10-year-old child that I am.
Guys, we don't know anything about school, okay? Like, talk
Just
to
have our own
professionals
experiences.
about, like, talk to your guidance counselors, talk to your parents. We are not the go-to.
Fucking just wing it.
Yeah, actually just fucking,
Because that's what we all did.
Don't
Become-
let anybody tell you what to do.
except me,
Ever.
become a balloon animal stylist.
Are they
Become,
The
become the
market's
person,
mainly inflating right now.
yeah. Become the person that is responsible for decorating balloon animals. If you could do that
Not
for
the
me.
active person who blows them up, but the
Yeah,
person
no,
who
not that
decorates
guy.
them.
Fuck
The
that guy.
second in line.
You're making the big bucks when you're putting a bow on top of a balloon animal dog.
If I were to grade you, I would give NL an egg and Nick an F for fuckboy.
Don't
You're
let
a
your
shitty
dreams
teacher.
be dreams! Go to school! Or don't! Whatever!
I had some good English teachers I liked a lot. I had some good art teachers I liked a lot.
I feel like most of my teachers were actually really good. But
College
I mean,
is also scary in the U.S. just because of how much debt it's going to put you in, and if you end up, you know, not figuring out what you want to do within those 4 years, you're going to put yourself even more.
oh,
in
that's
debt.
definitely true. Like hearing about U.S. Education costs is absurd to me. And even like in Canada, people are like, "Whoa, tuition's pretty expensive." Tuition at like a major university is like $5,000 a year, or maybe a
Wow.
semester, I think. But like compared to like big universities in the U.S. where it might be 40, like that's
Right.
crazy. But then you like compared to Europe, like in a lot of European countries, you actually like it's a right to go to undergraduate education for free at least.
Right.
What state did community college just become free in? I think it just happened, what, last week? Oregon, was it?
That's pretty amazing.
Not sure.
That is, the first 2 years of community college is like free in Oregon now or something, I think.
Don't say Oregon, man.
Yeah, it's Oregon.
Oregon.
Sorry, Oregon. I sorry, I
fuck is
failed my,
Oregon?
failed my geography class and Fuck.
Sweden does have free university too. Yeah, a lot of the European countries just do it way
free or
better
cheap?
than America does.
Yeah, it is Oregon. Oregon.
In Sweden,
Whatever,
all
man.
education is free. That's crazy, man.
That is awesome, though.
Yep.
Oh, real.
Yeah.
Can we go? Let's go back to playing Quiplash. We don't have to be intellectual then.
Yeah, we can just be stupid when we're playing the game that requires us to use our brain. It's free to study in Scotland. That's pretty cool, man.
I'm very envious of those of you who live in places where education does not like result in you having crippling debt for the remainder of your life.
Yeah.
So Kate's sister is like, she's not just a dentist, she's like one step above dentist. Like she has her dental.
There's a higher step.
Yeah, she
I
has
didn't
like
even
a
know.
dental degree, and then also she has like an extra like specialization in endodontics or something like that. And
Oh my
she's going
God.
back to school again
Wow.
for some other specialization. Her husband is like a cranial surgeon, and they literally have over. I mean, they're going to be fine, but they have over $1 million in debt as a result of their
Wow.
collective higher education.
Holy fuck.
No, thank you.
She has to continue to pursue education in order to like relieve herself of the whole of debt that education has put her through.
Right. So we'll be like, hey, like, do you want to get you want to go halvesies on like a gift for basically my father and mother-in-law for their anniversary? And they'll be like, okay, like we make a ton of money, but we are super poor
Right.
for now. Eventually, we will be rich as fuck.
Yeah.
We will be like the richest people
Future
we know.
investment.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It is. It's crazy, man.
That is a big incentive. I won't say it's the only incentive, but it's a big incentive, Banjo. To do well in high school is to get scholarships so you aren't broke after college. Yeah.
My brother has actually been telling me, this is even maybe a little bit closer to home, but my brother was saying, like he has a job at Amazon as a software engineer, so
Oh,
he's doing pretty well. But yeah, he's got a similar situation of like, yeah, like most of my money is going toward paying back my school debt
Right.
now. Like in a while, like 5 years or so, he's going to be like, super well off, but there's just such a freaking ball and chain attached to that lifestyle.
The golden handcuffs.
Yeah. And I've got that too, but now I do things that like pay the bills well enough for me to live, and I just live with the debt. I store it under my bed and I feed it every once in a while, but
Right. You throw like a few $100s a month at it, and eventually you'll
seems
start
to
paying off
quiet
the-
down for a while, but you know, I'm never really gonna shut it up.
Another thing that I think, at least I have another friend who he just became a dentist, weirdly enough. But he was like, when I was in 9th grade and we would talk on the internet, I'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking off, I'm not doing anything. He'd be like, wow, I'm jealous. Like, literally every grade that we get in high school matters for us.
Yeah.
From like 9th grade onwards, which is weird to me because maybe it should be that way, but I was like 13. If I didn't know anything at 17, I sure as hell didn't know anything at 13. We, like, universities care about, like, your, I guess it's junior year marks, and then, like, your first semester of senior year marks, and everything else is, like, 2%.
Wow.
Like, sophomore marks are worth, like, 1%, 9th grade marks are worth, like, 1%.
I'm damn
Yeah,
lucky
I
that
thought
I
it was
earned
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th for us.
Wow,
two
that is
full ride
ridiculous.
scholarships for a 4-year university program, left college debt free. Dude, okay, so that's for sure like something I'll say is an absolute objective definite. Like, if you have the capability in high school of earning yourself full ride scholarships for your tuition to college, fucking do it, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, if you're already on a path to do that, don't stray from that path. Because if you're gonna go to university and you can get it paid for, fucking please pursue that. Because no matter what you do, you're not gonna have crippling debt for the rest of your life after that.
You're setting yourself up to have options at the very least. Even if it sucks for a while, you're going to be happy you did it.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't cost you anything in the long term, it's just time. I guess that's really a lot less of a type of debt then.
I suppose, okay, so here's a fucking weird perspective to put on it, but you could look at it from the angle of, would I rather, like, have that money in the future, or would I rather create good memories for myself and enjoy the time I'm spending at this
that's not
age?
really the way it works.
Kind of.
Well, it's always a gamble, right? I mean, if you find out you're terminally ill at 25, you'd kind of wish you made the other decision, but nobody
Yeah,
has
but what
the
if you
foresight.
are one of the 99.99% of the population that is not terminally ill at 25?
I agree. I said it's just a gamble.
On the off chance that you end up not, like, dead at before 30.
I'm not going to say it doesn't happen. It does happen, and it's incredibly sad. I don't know, though. If I found out I was terminally ill this year, my first thought would not be like, oh, shit, like, I wish I didn't go to college.
No, I know.
Oh, shit, like, I'm going to die.
Better, like, reconcile my
Look,
beliefs.
it's not a
and-
rational argument. I'm just saying it's an argument.
No argument I create is conceivable.
Oh, thank you, Rostocles. Is it Rosticles or Rostocles? I like it either
That's
way.
up to you, man. Damn, Tootie. He's dominating. This is an open lobby, by the way. We got a 20-player limit, so anybody that's got the game wants to hop in and search for Rodcast Broadcast or something like that. It's probably one of 2 servers that are up for
Yeah,
action
the
right
other
now.
one was like, Jerry Maguire's quick server.
You can join that if you want. I mean, it's probably open. I wouldn't close it. Shit.
Rhymes with testicles. There you go.
Rhymes with Testicles. Good band name. Alright, guys. If we were a band,
Yeah.
traditional 4-piece, what would your instrument
I
be?
would get a degree in mathematics.
What the fuck? You can't just bail on the hypothetical band right
I
out of
was
the gate,
not.
man.
No matter where I am in the band, I'm gonna have an employable degree.
No. This conversation is so depressing. I know. I tried to change it really fast. I think
Brian's
Mathis
not
is
having
on lead guitar.
Yeah, why?
You played guitar for 8 years, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh.
I did play the drums for.
I played bass for like 10 years.
Oh,
That
fuck.
shit.
Okay, well, goddamn. Why aren't we actually making a band?
I was really hoping that I could
I
be
don't
the
anymore.
bassist because I can really get into a groove from time to time. But Nick's takes precedent, I think, given that he has the real world skills.
Yeah.
Also, I'm really bad at drumming. And
Okay, so
my singing
Mathis is a
like,
You have
drummer.
to be the singer then, Bear.
I can do that. Can you be the lead guitarist?
Well, not yet, but I can.
You
know,
can learn how, certainly.
There's no other position for me.
No,
give you
well,
a
hold on a fucking second. You're the one doing all the fucking Nick's Weird Games theme songs.
Yeah, but I'm a terrible singer. It's well known.
You're not that bad.
I want this band to be successful like someone with a degree in the engineering disciplines.
Goddamn engineering.
Goddamn
Heard you sing. I
engineers.
think you can get into it just fine.
I think
Yeah, if we were like a rap rock group, why don't we have no guitar? Because that'll be like what they write about us. They'll be like, oh shit, look, it's a rock band with no guitar. And then we'll do like a park thing,
and then
Bear's-
we'll sound
synth.
terrible.
we'll be the
We'll have
rapper.
synth and a drum machine, so that way Mathis is off the hook anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
get a
We
beatboxer?
can fire at this and split the money 3 ways.
Thank God.
All right, so you're like the Mike Shinoda to my Chester, what's his bucket from Linkin Park.
Chester, what's his bucket?
That's his name, Chester what's his bucket from Linkin Park.
I hope it is. It's not. I can't remember what his last name is now.
You just like immediately disheveled all the hope that you generated for yourself, man.
I think you knew the guy's name was Mike Shinoda.
Yeah, Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park.
Ooh, my little Lincoln Park, Lincoln Park. Chester, what's his bucket, and Mike
Mike
Shinoda.
Oh, that's good.
On your list of My Sharona parodies, that's probably like number 2 at least.
Dude,
Yeah.
I know at some point I'm gonna hit that holy grail. I really thought that was it there.
It's close, if not is.
Yeah, that might be up there.
If you could like figure out all the names of the members of Linkin Park, that
Well, we have to wait for them to figure it out first.
oh, true that. Man, I am performing poorly.
Man, I didn't do so hot there either.
Damn, dude.
Well, I got the good shortcuts. It's not helping me out very much.
Knocked off the podium. Yeah, we could form some kind of like barbershop quartet or a cappella group, I'm sure.
Mathis could be the one guy on the stage who just says one word of every line of the rap song.
You do the backing, like, repeated lyrics.
Is that what Chester did in
Every Mike Shinoda needs a hype man.
Can't wake up! That could be Mathis.
Right, exactly, yeah.
And it's not even a song we're singing. He's just out there fucking going,
I just come
can't
out."
wake up!
And then walk off stage.
No, you gotta stay there and awkwardly wait for the song to end. You can't leave.
Yeah.
You just don't have other lines, so you got to nod your head a lot and like hold the mic in different ways.
Someone's got to be the hype man who just repeats the last word of the verse every time.
I thought that's Mathis.
Well, I thought he had the
There's
ad-
two hype men?
Have you just not been listening for the past like minute
I
and a
went
half
and
or
got some
so?
coffee and thought I came up with a great joke.
Oh.
Boys to men, back to boys again.
That's pretty good. We
And
never-
now trying to do Cisco's part in Wild Wild West gets me every time. That karaoke was fun, but I needed one other person to take the... I distinctly remember being like, hey, does anyone want to do the Cisco part? People were just talking amongst themselves. I was like, all right. I'll bite the bullet on this one, but...
Yo, man, I would have done Cisco part for
I'm
you.
glad to hear that.
You say that now, but in the moment you may not have.
I'm always ready for Cisco.
We had this awful like iced tea beer or something.
Oh, it was Twisted Tea.
The one that Mike wanted. I'm like, what is this shit? It tastes like prunes.
That's Mike, man. He loves Twisted Tea.
It tastes like prunes though.
Prunes are terrible.
I kind of like them though.
You
I just don't like them
prunes,
in
man.
as
They even
pure
sound
tea.
awful.
They're
Prunes.
very satisfying. And they're like a nice little snack. You can get them in little pre-sealed baggies.
That's how you know it's terrible.
Like Rob's pickle in a bag that he gets
That's
from
not
the
to
deli.
keep the prunes in, it's to keep the prunes out.
Oh.
You're a prune, man.
Sounds like NL is only into education if it gets you a job. Yo, don't misrepresent me.
Sounds like he's only into education if education gets into him, if you know what I'm saying.
Wait, is that even a bad thing though, to be into education for the sake of a job?
It's not my point either way.
Yo, if you're not like 100% noble about every cause you undertake, you're a piece of shit.
You should just know what you want to do.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what you want to do, then don't do it. Or do it, but take pride in it. Just live in a perfect world at all times.
That should be on like a motivational poster. You should only do what you want to do, but if you don't know what you want to do, don't do it.
I would be like the worst writer of motivational posters, because I'd be like, do it if you're really feeling it. If not, maybe take some time to soul search and figure out what it is you really do want to do. And if you don't find anything right away, that's okay too.
And it's just on a picture of you shrugging your shoulders like, whatever.
And, we're all gonna die someday.
Yeah.
The nihilist card creator. I think there's like a job for you at Hallmark.
I'm pretty sure that website has to exist. Like the nihilist Hallmark card generator. Damn it, man. I always figure out how to do things right when time expires.
I just noticed the Ibn Ab reference in the background of that level.
Oh, really?
Guy who
Yeah.
didn't finish. That's it.
Oh. GG's, everybody.
Wow, Americans go to university to get a degree, not savor the beautiful consumption of pure knowledge? Shame.
Yo, C's get degrees, and C's stands for clitorises, am I right? High five.
Nice.
Thank you.
You a microphone?
You really went
He
into
high
that.
fived the mic.
Yeah, high five the mic for you.
Just noticed we have 26 minutes of this still.
What
The
does that
phrasing
even
of
mean?
that is so good.
The door.
One of these days I'm going to get up there right away.
I know, I really want to try it. Yeah, there's a lot of Easter eggs in the background for sure. It's like tons of references to other games. It's kind of what they built their marketing around. It's kind of like Pixel style marketing. Hey, you remember this?
Aha!
This is a little bit more relevant though, because at least it's reasonably current.
And it's fun and enjoyable, and it doesn't hurt me.
There was a tweet that was so good. Is like, well, while we're complaining, can we all talk about the fact that those are voxels?
Oh yeah, I saw that. But Peter Dinklage has a mullet in this movie, guys.
Peter Dinklage, I'm sorry for.
Yo, I gotta admit, if I was Peter Dinklage and Adam Sandler came to me with anything less than like a barrel full of money, I'd be really wary. I'd be like, you're not gonna make any jokes about the fact that I'm like not very tall, right? He's like, no, this is gonna be a nuanced film. You're gonna be a character who's known for, his abilities.
They probably showed Peter Dinklage a cut of the movie that was in all black and white and didn't have anything related to the Pixels theme. And he passed on it.
Or maybe Peter Dinklage is like really into it. I don't know.
I I'm not
I'd like
Peter
to see
Dinklage.
that
Table
interview.
podcast.
Wait, whose podcast?
The Dad Table podcast is
The
something we
Dinkle
put in chat.
podcast.
The Dinkleberry podcast would be like the first thing I listen to every morning.
Dinkle and Barry in the morning.
Dinkle and Barry in the morning. It's almost as good as Dick in the Bush.
Cash Cab and the Wolf.
Just a name and then an animal
Yeah.
every time.
Northern and the Lion.
It's Taffy and the Bear in the morning.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Taffy's like a girl, but she's not like those other girls. She's like one of the guys.
man. So I saw Pixels and oh my god!
How good was that?
Oh, it was so good.
Who the hell
So
listens to
good.
radio anymore? Come on.
Peter Dinkler, he should win an Oscar.
Oh, perfect.
Dinkler and the Sprinkler in the morning.
I'm just glad to see that Peter Dinklage just stopped taking himself so seriously and really went with a name change, Peter Dinkler. Dinklage is like, it's very regal,
Yeah, it
Game of
really
Thronesy.
is.
And Dinkler is Adam Sandler, Peter Dinklage. Like, Peter Dinklage, when he's in a film with Adam Sandler, should be listed in the credits as Peter Dinkler.
That might have been on the contract.
Classic
Calls
Peter
what he
Dinkler.
wants.
This is some crazy times these people are putting down.
Seriously. I'm impressed.
I don't know how I could have done any better, and somebody was 2 seconds ahead of me.
There's ways, man.
Goodness me.
Me oh my. There's a lot going on, man.
I'm just emotionally exhausted after that heated education debate.
Yeah. I thought
could've
we would
gone
carry that
further
on
out.
for a good, like, 50 minutes to an hour, but we all just
I
got so
want
great.
to, honestly, because I want to get to the root of what went wrong. So that if I ever have a child,
It's just been a journey of self-discovery for the past 45
Yeah.
minutes.
It's like, geez, man, where did this disdain for the public education system come in?
I wonder if I'd hate it as much if it didn't put me in crippling debt, actually.
There you go. I can understand having some resentment over that.
I don't think I am really, like, at all mad about my educational experience.
My public high school experience left a lot to be desired, but college wasn't awful.
I spent the majority of my time when I was supposed to be in high school not being in high school.
Oh, well, do it.
Well, that's what I did too as a result of me not having any
I couldn't do that. I went
education
to
from it.
a private school all the way up to college.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I understand so much about you now.
Mount St. Charles Academy.
Hey, can you give me your social insurance number while you're at it?
Yeah.
No, we don't have those in America.
Sorry, your social security number.
Yeah, that's the one.
Your SSN number.
What the hell is that?
And we're back.
Oh, I fell into lava.
You can get school and bitches, Stavros. They're not, like, mutually exclusive.
I'm assuming there's still a lot of people that are in school that are watching this stream right now. I
Yes.
want you to start the Magic the Gathering to fuck bitches club
Yep.
and let me know how it goes. Cause I wish I had that.
I want you to pay attention in your classes because they're going to mean more than Hearthstone in 8 years.
I said Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, who's talking about Hearthstone, you weirdo?
I'm talking about Hearthstone. Magic the Gathering's old meta, man.
Hearthstone's pretty fun.
I just
That is
played
still
a
going.
draft the other day. Good times.
How did it go?
I lost.
What
I'll try
character
to
did you
change
play
the
as?
There's no character.
Yeah, see, you know-
Magic
Well,
the Gathering.
guarantee Nick was getting his head put in the toilet quite often in school.
Oh.
I got shoved in
You
a
don't
locker.
even know, man.
Nobody-
I was a goth kid in high school. Nobody put my head in the toilet.
I would have predicted that, I think.
I got shoved in a locker when I was in high school. That was fun. They had to get the vice principal because it jammed. They had to get a crowbar and prop it open.
Oh, that is, like, really, really sad, actually.
I remember that.
Can I laugh at it now?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not your
please do.
fault.
I wouldn't tell it if it wasn't funny to me now. Poor 16-year-old Nat, this was, like, traumatized.
I got shoved around a bit until I got kind of bigger, and then people just embraced me as one of their own.
How is it that I went to this, like, redneck school, and It was totally fine.
Because you're in Canada, man.
People do get bullied in Canada, but I don't know. It does seem like this kind of utopia.
Nobody gets
paradise
bullied
now.
in Canada, you fucking liar.
They do, but then they apologize after, right? Right. Oh, Canada.
Well, no. It's a real problem, I
Oh,
guess.
I'm sure it's a problem everywhere.
I went to the school where it was like, every car in the parking lot was like pickup trucks that their dad gave them because they got a DUI and can't drive for like the next 10 years or something like that.
That's
This is
fair.
kind of a running theme, Benji, dude. A lot of YouTubers / streamers have, I can't get the word out of my mouth, seem to have like a rough high school kind of story that goes with them.
I think we're all just subconsciously sticking it to the people that bullied us in high school. Saying, haha, you're working as an auto mechanic and I'm playing video games still. Who's winning now? Oh, damn it.
This force is confusing me.
Healthy relationship with most of the alumni at my high school.
Utopia.
Canada sounded pretty sweet, man.
I don't think, okay, correct me if I'm wrong here, people that are still in high school, but I don't think it's really prevalent for people to get bullied in the way that is portrayed as, like traditional bullying, like, putting your head in the toilet or getting slammed in lockers or anything like that. Like, people bully other people now by posting on Snapchat about them without them knowing.
That's fucked
Way
up.
more traumatic, in my opinion. I'd rather get pushed in a locker than have shit posted on Snapchat or something.
Maybe.
It's a lot of like daily uncertainty, like the same group of people be in a certain place, like they're gonna say awful things to me. I want to avoid that type of stuff.
Can't wait to go to this class so this group of people can make fun of me for liking this particular girl.
Well, what was she like?
Yeah, it's usually
What
subtle
was she
stuff.
like? Yeah, that's important.
She was basically a genius. She's a doctor now, I think.
It's all subliminal shit now, like this is in rap songs. Just like people write raps about each other and have battles in the middle of the hallways. It sounds fucking dope.
It actually sounds like a future universe as envisioned in the late 70s.
It's
like
High
all
School Musical, the real life story.
international geopolitical problems are settled with rap music.
I'd rather get my head shoved in a toilet than be subtweeted about.
You know what? I can actually agree with that.
Yeah, that might be true, honestly, because you can clean your head off in the shower pretty easy, but
can't clean
subtweets
your
are
Like, only
forever,
like
man.
5 people saw it, like the 5 people who were doing it.
What if they tweeted about putting your head in a toilet with a picture?
That's worse.
That's both.
That's all the fucking bases covered. All the bullies are playing MOBAs, so all the nerds are okay. Yeah, I like that reality too.
Fucking
But
Rob.
it's also very true nowadays where like a lot of the things that I got made fun of in high school are much more mainstream now.
So what's nerdy in high school now?
Yeah, I don't like. I'm curious actually.
Football.
Football
Football's
sports.
for
Look at this guy. He
kids.
cares about advanced stats.
Why don't you tell me how many touchdowns you had last year, you fucking nerd?
Come on, guys. I'm just trying to keep my body in good shape.
Loser.
Fuck you, dude. You're never gonna play Division 1.
What's your MMR, weirdo?
Fucking 1v1 me mid, you loser.
Hey, Jake. Hey, Jake. What hero has Thunderbolt? I told you, Leroy. I don't know that one.
Yeah, you don't fucking know because you're a nerd.
So apparently
Wow.
anime is still.
Anime is still bad?
Apparently.
Yeah.
I thought anime was pretty mainstream these days.
I think anime gets less nerdy after you exit high school.
Tumblr being nerdy just... I don't know, man. Like, I have trouble believing people would make fun of other people for using Tumblr.
Rocket League is prime target. I think there's different levels for anime, because when I went to community college, I went for 2 years and transferred to a state school. There was some dudes that would like sword fight in the cafeteria.
Video
Like,
games, trading
fake
cards,
sports.
anime. Really? Video games is still something people get made fun of for? It's weird.
I
What if it depends where you are?
maybe.
Like, not in Canada.
I don't know. Well, if you cared about football a lot in Canada, I think people they wouldn't think you're weird, but they'd be like, that's a little unusual.
Yeah.
But if you like hockey a lot, you're good, right?
It's actually I don't know. Maybe it's just the
You don't
circles I
know.
run in. Hockey's very popular, but it's like if I was like, hey, what do you think about Kevin Bieksa getting traded to the Sharks? People would just be like, I don't know what you're fucking talking about. I know the logos of the team.
Okay.
Anime is like super popular in the high school I went to, and that was like 4 years ago.
I ran the anime club, man.
There's gradients depending on where you
Yeah?
were.
What's up? You gonna
He
say
just
something?
has to say the name. That's all.
You have to say something? You gonna
There's
say
no
something about my
point.
presidency over the anime club?
If you run with your arms behind your head and your torso angled down, you are a nerd bitch boy.
What?
That is a great
If you run like an
comment.
anime ninja, is what they're saying.
Oh, I thought it
so-
was actually just I thought it was just like a gait that is common amongst a
Nope.
certain. I didn't specifically mean like if you run like an anime character, but I can understand
They
it
did.
now.
Yeah, no running like an anime ninja.
Math is such a nerd. Nerd.
Kick him off the
What-
show.
What did you do in Anime
50,000.
Club, Mathis?
That's a good question.
Did you
We
run
watched
like
anime.
A
Yeah,
nerd
like, did
bitch
you have
boy?
like a meeting and talk about anime? Did you have like an anime club where you would like meet and talk about the one
We
you
would
all
like,
watched?
so we would watch a series, and then after the series was over, we'd have like a one meeting and pick what we wanted to watch next. It was really just an excuse to
You
watch
didn't
anime.
have like an intellectual discussion about
oh,
the
hell no.
implications in society with that anime?
No, I was showing like 14, 15-year-olds like Evangelion.
Dude, you could have talked about the ending for like 6 months.
That's true. And then the movies afterward. The teacher was not present, let's put it that way.
Could have totally matched,
Oh, yeah,
like,
it sounds like you guys got up to some shit.
Yeah, we watched some anime jerks, some dude jerking
dude,
off
jerked-
to some
you
sleeping.
jerked to anime. Oh
That's
man,
true.
Chobits,
I'm not
guys.
trying to say Anime
man.
Club was crazy, but the teacher wasn't there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I would have gotten in trouble. I would have. It's nerdy as shit, but like, I would have gotten in trouble.
Man. I'm pulling off this shit on this stage that normally puts you at least in the top 20 of the overall leaderboards. I'm in 5th in our open lobby.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
I can't really act like I was less nerdy because I was in the trivia team in high school.
I played football.
Oh wow!
What a loser!
I'm a fucking nerd, man.
I was the one in a band, if you can believe that.
I can believe that for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
You keep telling me these surprising things that are extremely believable.
Oh. I don't know. I guess I just think that my character now is very different from what it was.
Did you wear gauntlets,
No.
or perhaps?
I wore gigantic pants, though, if that
What
helps.
about like you wore a shirt that had sleeves that were too long, and then you cut a hole in the thumb and put your thumb through that?
I had a sweater I did that with, actually.
I knew
Do a
it.
spiked collar.
You
I
can't
had
wear
not a
spiked
collar.
collar.
I had pyramid-studded bracelets.
Did you have giant chains hanging from your jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you
I had a wallet with
unhitch
a
your
chain.
jaw and
Can
summon?
you speak parcel tongue?
You're cursed, motherfucker.
Oh man, you can't get around that. Jinko pants, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
oh
what
my
they were.
God,
Jinko.
yeah.
They were like $70 for a pair, too. It was crazy. It was all that material.
It was
That's
worth
how you
it for the
think of it,
lifestyle,
man.
man.
Yeah, I know.
There was no unique dressing in my schools. All uniforms.
Yeah, we only used ranch dressing in my high school.
That's
Buzzing!
Wow, good one.
Yes, I did have green hair at one point.
What was your high school cafeteria like? Was it good or like super awful?
Really, really good.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Like breakfast every morning was like a stack of French toast with whipped cream
Are
and
you
fruit.
fucking kidding me? You had breakfast at school?
Stale bagels.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then lunch was different every day of the week, and it was fresh cooked. And
I never had breakfast at school.
I did. It
They
was
did it
French
once
toast and bacon and eggs.
That's
every-
fucking bullshit.
But that was only one of the choices. That's just what I chose.
Oh my god, man. Well, of course you're gonna choose a stack of French toast every morning. How could you ever be
But
sad?
you have to understand too.
My school's
Tuition.
bullshit.
No, tuition to go there was over $10,000 a year.
Yeah,
No,
I
you,
went
I
to the
can eat
French
$10,000
toast
of bacon and eggs in 200 days.
It was expensive to go to that fucking school. My parents, man.
Oh my god, fucking
Rich
stack
fuck
of
Mathis.
French
No,
toast.
we were not rich.
What has this school ever done for me? I'm gonna make up this book to not even have to do my book report.
You don't appreciate that shit when you're fucking 14,
This
15
French
years old,
toast is
man.
bullshit. Put enough syrup on it.
Where's the blueberry syrup, man?
What the fuck?
No,
I had a
that's
strawberry
favorite type
syrup.
of syrup.
Fuck.
Pay $10,000 a year of my parents' money to go to this place. I would eat a slice of pizza on my way to the recreational field every
Just before
lunch.
football practice.
It was actually just in junior high school we would have, like, I'm pretty sure they served other food, but I'd just get a slice of pizza and go play football in the big field.
Did you always have a Letterman jacket and your cheerleader girlfriend?
No, dude, I wasn't even like... Well, I didn't play high school football. I just played football all the time because I've told somebody this before in this group, but it was like, when you're playing in junior high, people are just like, oh yeah, you can just go have fun, do your best, and it's awesome. And as soon as you hit high school...
It's all about college.
Yeah, the coaches become evil. And they tell you, okay, we're going to fucking kill you, and if you don't get a college scholarship from this, then it's not worth your time. So I would just like play with my friends who just wanted to have fun playing football.
It seemed like such a ripoff that like the sports kids always got out of class so they could go like on their trips to do sports stuff.
Y'all getting out of class is not a perk, man. You gotta respect the sanctity of free education.
Well, they had to go play games and we got to sit and listen to a lecture.
No, I'm talking about like American football. If I was talking about rugby, I would have said the word rugby.
Our school had they had the same thing that a lot of people's schools seem to have. That was like, it was a paid cafeteria, but the food was really bad, and it would rotate on like a day-to-day basis, but on a weekly cycle. So on Wednesdays they always had Mexican fries, which was like just French fries with like sour cream and ground beef on the top.
Oh yeah.
Michael L. Fox would eat it like right in front of my face and like breathe
Sounds kind of
into
good,
my...
to be honest.
He said it was great. I was not a big fan.
Did you have any food ever be like trendy at your school where like everybody at my school wanted the mashed potatoes all the time and they would just eat that?
Oh my god, dude. Fucking fries in elementary school were a form of currency.
Yeah.
What's up with the trendy foods at school? I don't get it.
Pepsi Blue.
It's because your arms look like twigs? What? What is that in reference to?
He's just letting you know.
I mean, they do, so you're not wrong.
Yeah, fries were an extra $1 at lunch. But
That's
fries...
pretty cheap.
But fries were invaluable when an extra $1 was only provided to you by your parents.
Yeah,
It's like you
right.
didn't have an extra $1 to just buy fries if you wanted to buy fries.
And you always had to pay the fry tax a little bit if like you got lunch but somebody else brought lunch.
Right.
It's like, well, you got to give me 2 fries or I'll fuck you up.
Wait, no, what? When did that happen?
You guys didn't have that?
No.
What happened?
But, fries turned into favors.
Whoa, sexual favors?
Yeah,
Fry
dude.
favors.
Shit got real at my elementary school.
That thing in Napoleon Dynamite about the tater tots, like, that really rung true to me because there were times when I'd take the tater tots in my pocket with me.
All right.
I know.
I'm going to need you to stop. You would put the tater tots in your pocket to eat later?
Yeah, so I could have a snack while I'm at school, listening to teachers.
It's not your fault.
I'm glad you had to clarify that.
I have big pockets. I mean, what do you want me to do with them?
My wife hasn't seen Good Will Hunting.
Nick, please. I knew that was coming.
We found NL's limit. It's true.
Very intolerant of alternative tater tot lifestyles.
For
What the
clandestine
fuck,
snacking. Chico jeans filled with tater tots. So the teacher doesn't see you, man. Otherwise, they'd make you empty out your fucking sweltering,
pockets.
oily pocket into the
Top-
garbage can.
No, man, I wouldn't put it straight in the pocket. I put it in a napkin, of course.
Will you fucking stop bringing tater tots to class?
I bet Bear was adorable in high school. Dude, I was an ugly motherfucker in high school. I had this long, horrible hair in high school.
I could so picture this.
It was really bad. It wasn't even good long hair. It was a mop of hair.
In my head, you look like a Caucasian version of the main character of Old Boy when he has that breakdown and is just like laughing into the wall. But you have like a smile on your face.
Yeah. No, I was pretty happy because I was spending most of my time at a Denny's drinking hot chocolate instead of being in history class. But
Oh my God, Denny's! You had a Denny's?
I had a
I
Denny's.
hate you guys
yeah.
so much.
I wish I had a
For
Denny's.
being
I had a
in
car
your
and I would
mid-20s
just
or
drive to
older
Denny's.
and still being like, fuck yeah. Why would I get free education when I could pay for hot chocolate at the Denny's?
I wasn't learning anything. Fucking, I learned more from Denny's from the waitress that we would talk to
Right.
than I ever learned.
I
From-
forgot that Denny's is only open between the hours of 8:30 and 3.
Yeah.
There's no way you could go... Because that's how much you cared about the waitresses. Well, I'm not going to go see you during my free time. That's my time.
Long hair bear. I bet if you guys dug deep enough, you could probably find it, but I don't want to
Why
guide
would
you in any
encourage people
direction.
to do this?
I mean, yeah, it is kind of a horrifying thought. Now it's almost a certainty that somebody's going to find something, but...
You'd think that would make it better.
Man, when I exist on the internet, I just have to accept that every part of my past is, like...
Part of your future.
Yeah, it's engraved into my life now.
Oh, come on. History is so not needed ever. Yo, but it's fucking interesting, dog. People
Yeah.
think history is
I
boring.
hate history.
How can you hate history?
It's
No, I
just a bunch
share
of
that.
meaningless facts with no context to me, so I couldn't
That is
remember them.
huge.
And then
If
I got
you pay
shitty grades and
attention-
yelled at because I have a shitty memory.
Nah, dog. It's like making a cake, and then you fucked off to Denny's for the first 2 steps. Then you go to step 3, and you're like, well, this is no context for this. That's because you didn't make the batter first, man.
American school, they make up half the history anyway.
That is just not true in the least.
Long hair, not bear. Long hair don't care, long hair ain't bear. This is when Al realizes that Bear, Nick, and Mathis are illusions and he's been dead the entire time.
You're like my past selves or something coming back to haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's a lie. Nice new top time, Cash Cat.
Oh, do I? I'm number 4.
I just keep doing worse.
I can't hook for some reason, man. Yeah, history in high school is different from history in college, I think. Like,
Yeah,
notably
it's
so.
okay in college in history. It was just in high school. I couldn't seem to remember anything.
I don't think it's a problem with the subject. History.
Well, the way it's
problem with
structured, it's all about memorization, though. You can't deny that.
I absolutely can deny that. Like, most of our, I mean, there was like multiple choice and fill in the blank stuff, but we wrote a lot of essays as well. The essays were not really about like regurgitating information. It was about an interpretation of like, you know, should the United States have dropped the atom bombs on Japan at the end of World War II?
Should they have, Ryan?
I'm
That's
not-
actually like way more progressive than anything we got.
Yeah,
It really
I
was.
think
It was
like
just-
our American equivalent to that question would have been, how proud of you, or how proud are you of America for dropping the atom bombs on Hiroshima and
I get
Nagasaki?
the joke, but I do think that's probably a bit of a misrepresentation. I wasn't there, but come on, like
No, it was more
Multiple
history
choice
19
years and multiple choice names. It wasn't ever like context or actually analyzing anything.
I don't believe this.
I mean, 3 other people here went through the American school system. Do you have any comment?
Literally, unless you can
Let it
go
be clear.
in a time machine and bring me all the tests you took, I will never accept it.
All
So
right.
this is an unfair discussion for you guys to begin with.
That's
But
it.
I think it's a generalization, a convenient generalization.
That is it for the Roundtable Podcast broadcast number 8. Thank you guys very much for joining us. Hope you learned something about the educational system today, because that's really on the onset what we were trying to go for.
Don't listen to these jabronis. Be cool, not a fool. Stay in school.
That's right. Follow the Twitch channel. We're going to be using it the way we intend to, I promise. Also, we got the next episode of the Roundtable Podcast coming at you in August. It'll be next Friday, so the 7th. On the 6th, if you're an early access patron, you can go to patreon.com/roundtable and become an early access patron. It's only $10 a month to get the podcast a day early and get access to those bonus clips that everybody's raving about. No one's ever raved about them. That's the one thing I regret in life, is that nobody's ever raved about the bonus clips.
If you went to school, though, you'd learn how to rave about bonus.
Real table.
Thanks for watching.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Later.
Oh, VOD will be up later today on youtube.com/bear.